Back then, I sent a letter to Xuan Tianming, asking him to send troops to save me. If you hadn't intercepted that letter, I wouldn't have been forced by the enemy to endure such unbearable agony. Did you ever think you'd end up a nun yourself? I was a princess, yet now I'm forced to charm Xuan Tianming for a living. It's all because of you. You and Prince Jing helped Xuan Tianming to steal my dynasty away. So I will make your life a living nightmare.
A sister's love turns lethal as General Shen Shu is dragged into torment. Feng Qingcheng's nightmare begins now. The empire's savior is now at the mercy of a vengeful queen. Betrayal comes from the throne. Xuan Tianming, who owes her his crown, looks at her with suspicion, demanding a confession for a crime she never committed.
How dare you? The fault is clearly yours. You caused Qingcheng to lose the baby and be disfigured. Do you confess?
Shen Shu realizes loyalty means nothing to a man believing lies over truth. The emperor's wrath protects his queen, striking the imperial family to silence all dissent.
Someone, hear my command. Prince Jing tried to harm the empress's child, which is high treason. The intent is unforgivable. Seize his assets and take him out.
He is willing to execute his own blood to appease Feng Qingcheng, turning a deaf ear to Shen Shu's desperate cries for mercy and justice. In the dungeon, Xuan Tianming buries the truth, threatening to erase Shen Shu if she speaks against the queen.
Say one more word, and I'll make sure you never leave this dungeon, and you will never see Prince Jing again.
The threat of eternal imprisonment is a heavy price for the truth, leaving Shen Shu in a state of absolute, tearful despair. While Shen Shu rots in prison, the emperor indulges in pleasure, forgetting the woman who fought by his side. In the Grand Hall, the former Chancellor is shamed. Xuan Tianming tramples her dignity, twisting her loyalty into an accusation of infidelity.
Chancellor Shen, disregarding your own injuries, you came only to ask me to release Prince Jing? Barging into the hall and disturbing the queen and me. What punishment do you deserve?
He mocks her loyalty, effectively burying her reputation under the weight of his own ego and the queen's manipulation. A piece of jade destroys their trust. Xuan Tianming eagerly believes the worst, throwing evidence of betrayal in her face.
You once told me this jade pendant was the token Prince Jing found on you when you were rescued. When you got married, it was to be a token of love for your husband. But this jade pendant was found in Prince Jing's sleeping quarters.
The pendant she lost months ago has been turned into a weapon of character assassination, and the emperor is the one pulling the trigger. With no options left, the proud general humbles herself before the man who has become her executioner. She falls to her knees, trading her freedom for a sliver of mercy for the innocent.
Please release Prince Jing. I'll take full responsibility.
She accepts a crime she didn't commit to save another, unaware that her sacrifice is exactly what Feng Qingcheng had meticulously planned from the start. The queen's poison leaves no room for mercy. The emperor refuses reason, casting out the woman who built his empire.
I don't want to hear your excuses anymore. Guards, drag her out.
Dragged away like a common criminal, Shen Shu's era of power comes to a brutal and unceremonious end as the palace guards enforce the emperor's blind decree. The sentence is passed. Not a swift death, but a slow erasure from the world. Xuan Tianming strips away her rank, her name, and her future with a single cold command.
From this moment on, in Great Zhou, there is no more Chancellor Shen. You are banished to Ganon Temple to serve for the rest of your life.
Exiled to a cold temple, she is meant to be forgotten. A ghost of a chancellor in a world that has already moved on without her. Feng Qingcheng reveals her darkest secret. She sabotaged the rescue years ago.
Don't forget I'm his empress, and the one he loves most. You will never compare to me. Back then, I sent a letter to Xuan Tianming, asking him to send troops to save me. If you hadn't intercepted that letter, I wouldn't have been forced by the enemy to endure such unbearable agony. Did you ever think you'd end up a nun yourself? I was a princess, yet now I'm forced to charm Xuan Tianming for a living. It's all because of you. You and Prince Jing helped Xuan Tianming to steal my dynasty away. So I will make your life a living nightmare.
The truth is a jagged glass. The woman Shen Shu tried to save was the one who ensured her destruction, turning her own failures into a weapon of revenge. The truth is out, but the liar holds power. Shen Shu faces the monster who stole her life, shielded by an emperor's blind trust.
Go ahead. Go tell him then. Let's see if Xuan Tianming believes you. Or me.
Exiled and alone, Shen Shu's war for vengeance begins.
To make Xuan Tianming believe me, I sacrificed my own child's life. Do you really think you have any chance of winning?
The battle for Great Zhou seems lost, as Shen Shu is cast into exile. But the true nightmare begins with a confession that shatters her soul. Feng Qingcheng has traded her own flesh and blood to frame her sister, leaving Shen Shu paralyzed by the sheer depravity of the woman she once tried to save. The queen strikes again to silence her rival forever.
Teach her a lesson.
With a single command, the former general is dragged into the shadows to be broken by those who once bowed to her. The shadows lead to a deadly trap in a hidden chamber, where Shen Shu finds Prince Jing fighting a losing battle against a lethal aphrodisiac.
Sure, don't come over. Feng Qingcheng drugged us both. Don't come near me.
Ignoring the danger, Shen Shu walks straight into the web. Feng Qingcheng has spun for them both, desperate to save her master. The emperor bursts in, blinded by a scene staged to destroy his trust.
Never crossed the line? Is what I saw with my own eyes. Not enough? Shen Shu, what do you take me for?
The innocence they claim is invisible to a man who has already been poisoned by the queen's lies. The emperor's cold departure is a death sentence, leaving Prince Jing to perish in the silence of the secret room.
Don't leave Shu'er alone. Xuan Tianming, are you satisfied now? You took your own brother's life.
Shen Shu's love dies, replaced by freezing hate. The grief of loss is met only with more accusations, as Xuan Tianming demands a loyalty he has already discarded.
Prince Jing is gone, and yet you are so heartbroken? Shen Shu, is there any room for me in your heart?
He seeks a place in a heart he has already shattered with his own sword. Driven by jealousy and manipulation, the emperor strips away the last of Shen Shu's humanity.
Shen Shu, how dare you insult Qing Cheng? Who do you think you are in my heart? You are nothing but an obedient dog by my side.
He calls her a dog, a creature to be used and discarded, while she accepts the insult with a heart that has finally turned to stone. With nothing left to live for, Shen Shu seeks the ultimate escape, only to be dragged back from the brink by her tormentor.
Shen Shu, what are you doing? You want to end it all for Prince Jing?
Her life is no longer her own. She is a prisoner of his obsession, a trophy he refuses to let go even in death. Xuan Tianming's twisted love turns into a brutal declaration of ownership.
I won't let you have your way. You want to be with Prince Jing, but I will make you my woman.
He drives her deeper into revenge. The emperor's obsession turns to public humiliation as he casts her out to satisfy the queen's bloodlust.
Guards, throw her into Ganye Temple. I want the whole palace to know how disgraceful she is.
Banished, Shen Shu is left to be forgotten. The temple is no sanctuary as Feng Qingcheng arrives to disfigure her.
Once your face is ruined, let's see you try to charm the emperor again.
The queen's madness knows no bounds, but she has forgotten that even a fallen general still has one powerful ally in the palace. The Empress Dowager intervenes, halting the queen's final act of cruelty.
Empress, stop this at once.
The Dowager protects the general. The Empress Dowager turns the emperor's banishment into a shocking new beginning, forcing him to face the woman he tried to erase.
I can tell that Shu'er cares for you. Since your coronation, the harem has been empty. Why not take Shu'er in and make her your consort?
Shen Shu returns to the harem as a weapon.
Empress Dowager, I must speak even if you don't like it. Chancellor Shen and your dear son Prince Jing share one heart. How could she love your majesty?
The emperor is stunned, caught between his hatred and a decree he cannot refuse. Shen Shu is returning to the harem, not as a dog, but as a weapon. But the palace is already a den of vipers. Feng Qingcheng immediately strikes, poisoning the Empress Dowager's mind by claiming Shen Shu's heart still belongs to the late Prince Jing. Xuan Tianming listens in cold silence as the queen weaves a web of treason and forbidden love, forcing the emperor to face the ghost of his own brother.
Your Majesty, you cherish talent, so why not say it? Since Empress Dowager wants to arrange a marriage for Chancellor Shen, why not marry her to Prince Jing? Let her guard Prince Jing's mansion for him as his widow. It would give Prince Jing's spirit some peace.
Sensing the emperor's growing agitation, the queen suggests a fate more cruel than death. She wants to bind Shen Shu to a corpse, turning her life into a perpetual funeral. Xuan Tianming demands total submission, but Shen Shu has reached her breaking point.
Shen Shu, I don't care if you're gone or alive. You are forbidden to have any further connection with Prince Jing.
Her defiance cuts through his royal arrogance. Despite the Empress Dowager's attempts to shield her, the emperor's suspicion wins out. He hands Shen Shu over to the very woman who orchestrated her downfall, casting her back into the queen's predatory reach.
Feng Qingcheng, your heart is wicked.
The battle lines are drawn. Feng Qingcheng gloats over her captive, unaware that Shen Shu is merely biding her time to tear the mask off the queen's face. The palace becomes a cage. When Shen Shu begs for a single day of freedom to honor the dead, Xuan Tianming's response is a brutal reminder of her status. He won't let her leave, not because he loves her, but because he refuses to let go of his prize.
Fine. I will grant your wish.
A sudden collapse shatters the stalemate. The physician's verdict sends shockwaves. A new life takes root amidst their hatred.
Quick, summon Imperial Physician. Imperial Physician, what happened?
The news is a weapon. Feng Qingcheng manipulates the timeline, branding the child a bastard born of betrayal.
Isn't Imperial Physician here? The baby in Shen Shu's belly. How many months along is it?
3 months, a date that places the conception during the time Xuan Tianming was away. The trap is perfectly set. Xuan Tianming's jealous rage grows, convinced his brother has reached out from the grave to humiliate him.
3 months ago, you and your dear Master Prince Jing were together every single day. Getting pregnant by mistake would be perfectly normal, right?
Driven to madness, the emperor decides to personally end the life of his own child.
Your Majesty. You are so cruel!
Shen Shu screams for mercy fall on deaf ears as the emperor prepares to destroy his own bloodline in a fit of manufactured spite. Just as the darkness closes in, a thunderous arrival halts the execution. The Empress Dowager storms in, her authority the only thing capable of stopping the emperor's descent into infanticide.
Mother, Shen Shu is.
Safe for now. Outside the harem, the queen's influence spreads like a plague. Ministers and officials, bought or coerced, gather to demand the death of the woman they once served. To them, Shen Shu is no longer a prime minister, but a stain on the dynasty.
Go. Spread the word for me, and afterwards, you will be handsomely rewarded.
Pressure to execute her grows until a shocking proposal arrives. The king of Shixia demands to marry Shen Shu.
What? King of Shixia wants to marry Shen Shu? Why is that?
The proposal is an intolerable insult. Xuan Tianming's possessive rage grows at the thought of her with another king.
Duke of Qin, this matter is not yours to decide. Get out, everyone!
His obsession leads to ruin.
Shen Shu, that's a clever trick you played. To protect the baby in your womb, you even used your ties with the Empress Dowager.
Xuan Tianming stands at a crossroads, his empire's safety weighed against his suffocating obsession with Shen Shu. Instead of choosing peace, he turns his internal conflict into a brutal interrogation, convinced that Shen Shu orchestrated the Xixia proposal herself to escape his grasp. He throws the marriage alliance proposal at her like a weapon, mocking her supposed victory while his heart burns with a jealousy he refuses to name.
Your Majesty, this is for the good of Great Zhou. If Western Xia decides to start a war just to seize Shen Shu, Great Zhou may never recover from the blow.
The court sees Shen Shu as a political bargaining chip. Sacrificing her might save his dynasty, but at a terrible cost. General Mubai reveals the grim reality. Her future has been traded away to the kingdom claiming her child.
Chancellor Shen, do you know the Emperor intends for you to marry Western Xia for peace? It's already a done deal. How does Chancellor Shen plan to handle this?
Shen Shu tries to maintain her composure, clinging to a fading hope that the man she once served wouldn't truly cast her out like a common slave. Mubai offers a desperate escape, but Shen Shu stays to see just how far Xuan Tianming will go to hurt her.
Chancellor Shen, I can see that. You don't want to marry into Western Xia. If you wish to escape, I will do everything I can to get you out of Great Zhou.
The emperor's silence is broken not by a reprieve, but by the arrival of his queen. Feng Qingcheng comes to savor the smell of defeat, her eyes gleaming with the triumph of a predator who has finally cornered its prey.
Feng Qingcheng. You're wicked! You urged His Majesty to send me for an alliance marriage.
Mercy is dead. Humiliation arrives via a golden scroll. Feng Qingcheng forces the proud chancellor into total submission.
This can't be. The Emperor would never do this.
Shen Shu's dignity is trampled under the queen's slippers. Feng Qingcheng wants to erase her legacy. The unborn child is a loose end she intends to cut.
I will never leave any unfinished business behind. No matter whose child this is, the baby must go.
The threat to her child ignites a dormant fire in Shen Shu. She lashes out, but the queen's guards and the emperor's chosen eunuchs are there to crush her defiance, turning her maternal instinct into a desperate struggle for survival.
Feng Qingcheng. I won't let you have your way. If you dare touch my child, I'll make you pay the price.
The physical pressure is overwhelming, as the queen uses the emperor's authority to tighten the noose around Shen Shu's neck. She stole her sacrifices.
Shen Shu, to help him take the throne, you let my royal father end by his blade. I even had to lie beside him every night. This is what you deserve.
The queen rewrites history in the emperor's bedchamber, convincing him his night of passion was a gift from Shen Shu.
Xuan Tianming, it was Shen Shu who sent you right to my door. I'll gladly accept this gift.
Lies turn the emperor into a puppet. Xuan Tianming pledges loyalty built on total deception.
Princess, your servant will never fail you.
The queen has his heart.
Go ahead. Do it right now. See if His Majesty believes you, or believes me.
The trap is sprung. Feng Qingcheng stages a fall, making herself the victim and Shen Shu the assailant.
Shen Shu, I'm only doing this for your sake. Why are you hurting me?
The emperor's rage explodes. He sees only the evidence of Shen Shu's cruelty, his voice trembling with fury.
Qingcheng! 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 Summon the royal physician, hurry!
Shen Shu's defense only fuels his conviction. To him, every word she speaks is a desperate lie.
Shen Shu, the proof is clear. You still want to deny it? Your Majesty.
Xuan Tianming promises pain, his love for the queen aimed at Shen Shu.
Shen Shu, for the pain Qingcheng suffered, I'll make you pay 100 times over.
In the chaos, Shen Shu's truth is drowned out. The emperor is deaf to the fact that the child is his own.
Baby. My child. Xuan Tianming. This is your child!
While the emperor screams for the world to save his queen, Shen Shu is on her knees begging for the life of a child he has already disowned. The contrast is a brutal testament to the death of their bond.
Imperial Physician Zhou, get over here.
Shen Shu's pleas are ignored as the Emperor's rage burns everything.
If we want to save her, there is only one way.
He issues a lethal ultimatum.
5 years. I followed you for 5 whole years. Yet you never trusted me once.
He blames Shen Shu for the queen's condition, punishing the only person who truly sacrificed for him. The price for the queen's life is Shen Shu's freedom. Her years of devotion are reduced to a heartless transaction.
5 years. I followed you for 5 whole years. Yet you never trusted me once.
Shen Shu realizes she gave her heart to a man who never deserved it. His dagger becomes her only escape. Faced with forced marriage, Shen Shu ends the game on her own terms.
Don't come any closer. But now, it's the very weapon that will end my life.
In her final moments, her love is replaced by a longing for peace in death.
Xuan Tianming, I'm so tired, so sleepy. Please, just let me go.
Xuan Tianming realizes too late that the woman he commanded to stay has left him forever.
Shen Shu. Shen Shu. I never gave you permission to leave me. How could you do this?
The queen's victory tastes like ash. Xuan Tianming sees only a hollow imitation of the devotion he destroyed.
Feng Qing Cheng. Your contest with Shen Shu can finally end. It seems even this face I can grow tired of seeing one day.
The emperor grants her a place in the imperial tombs, trying to bind her to his side in death.
Hear my decree. For Chancellor Shen, build a cenotaph to be buried in the imperial tombs.
He claims his heart belongs to the queen, yet an ache in his chest tells a truth he cannot silence.
Why should I be sad? The woman I love most is in Fengwu Palace. What do I have to be sad about? Shen Shu, your passing means nothing to me. Without you, I will still manage this empire perfectly fine. But why does my heart ache so much? I clearly shouldn't care.
3 years later, Xuan Tianming's patience for the queen's manipulations reaches a breaking point.
Go back to Fengwu Palace. Don't come back without a summons.
Shen Shu returns as Princess Duke, recognized as the long-lost daughter of the king of Western Xia.
This is my long-lost 9th princess from all those years.
With her new identity and power, Jogue returns. The emperor's nightmare is only just beginning.
Mubai pays his respects to Princess Jue.
The emperor's nightmare has indeed begun, as the woman he thought was dead rises from the ashes of her past. Shen Shu is no longer a discarded pawn, but Princess Juge of Western Xia, returning to the heart of Great Zhou with a vengeance that burns colder than the grave. Mubai, the man who once risked everything to save her, now stands before her as a loyal servant to her new royal identity. The formality of the palace cannot hide the blood debt they both remember. Mubai's decision to save her life was the first spark in a fire that is about to consume the imperial court.
Princess, before the political marriage, you were the Chancellor Shen of Great Zhou. The king of Western Xia wants to marry you because of the baby you're carrying.
Mubai reveals the truth. The king used her unborn child as a political chip for a marriage alliance. In this den of vipers, the game of life and death has only just begun. Shen Shu's resolve is unshakable. Her scars have hardened into a blade aimed at those who celebrated her downfall. She is ready to settle the score.
I will make Feng Qingcheng and Xuan Tianming pay the price in full.
Her return isn't just a political move, it's a blood debt that must be settled. She will use her new identity to tear down the empire she once helped build. She accepts the marriage alliance to return to her battlefield.
Of course I am.
She is walking back into the lion's den, but this time, she is the one with the claws. The emperor has no idea that the bride he's expecting is the ghost he failed to kill. The banquet is a battlefield. Zhuge's eyes lock with Xuan Tianming's in a silent clash of recognition and denial.
This princess of Western Xia, why does she feel so familiar?
He calls out a name that has been forbidden for 3 years, searching for a trace of the woman he lost in the eyes of this veiled stranger. His composure is crumbling, haunted by a ghost he himself created. Xuan Tianming grants her the title of noble consort, unaware he is inviting his own destruction.
Western Xia Kingdom Princess Juge, I hereby appoint you as my noble consort Ju, and grant you Baohua Palace.
Shen Shu bows in gratitude, her eyes cold and calculating. She now belongs to him in name, but her heart belongs only to her mission of ruin. The emperor's obsession has just given her the keys to the kingdom. Shen Shu enters the lioness's den to pay respects to the empress dowager. The tension is palpable as the two women size each other up.
The emperor says you can dance, and that is my favorite.
Behind the pleasantries and rewards, a secret alliance begins to form. The empress dowager sees something in Zhuge that she hasn't seen in years, a spark of genuine defiance. The empress dowager isn't just a bystander, she is a vengeful mother seeking justice for her own lost child. In the shadows of the palace, she and Shen Shu forge a pact sealed in bitterness and shared hatred for the woman who currently wears the crown.
Empress Dowager, I know your resentment well, and I'll help you get revenge.
The woman who stole her life and child is about to lose everything. The hunt has begun. The wedding night arrives at Taihe Palace. The man who enters is a shell of a ruler consumed by guilt and suspicion.
Who allowed you in here? Get out!
Xuan Tianming's guilt manifests as raw cruelty. He rejects the very presence that reminds him of his sins, ordering the stranger to leave his sight before he loses control. But Shen Shu isn't going anywhere. Shen Shu pushes him to the edge, testing the depth of his devotion to the woman he claims to love. When he insults her by saying she can never compare to his Shuer, she realizes that words are no longer enough to break his defenses. She takes a reckless leap into the dark, slipping a potent drug into his wine.
Jiuge, don't cross my line! Get out!
Xuan Tianming realizes too late that this princess has turned his own palace into a prison. Shen Shu prepares for her final phase.
I don't just want your body, I want your heart too. And then, I'll cast you aside.
The irony is complete. Xuan Tianming, now hopelessly entangled in her web, rewards her with jade scepters, marking the beginning of a dangerous obsession. He is rewarding the very hand that is tightening the noose around his heart. But as Shen Shu gains power, the shadows of the palace grow longer. Will her thirst for revenge consume the very kingdom she once served? The final reckoning is drawing near.
So, you're the one from Western Xia? The seductress ninth princess?
Xuan Tianming is entangled in her web, rewarding the woman who seeks his ruin. As she rises, the empress confronts her in the gardens, dripping with the same venom used to destroy Shen Shu years ago. Shen Shu meets the empress's gaze with a cold smile, proving she is no longer the defenseless girl from the cold palace.
Feng Qingcheng, apologize to Juge.
The emperor arrives to protect his precious Xueg. Xuan Tianming warns the empress that her status won't protect her. Shen Shu relishes the sight of her humiliation, every word a strike against the woman who ruined her life.
Your Majesty, could everything you just saw possibly be fake?
Feng Qingcheng lies, but a servant confirms the blow she denied giving.
Replying to your Majesty, I didn't see it very clearly, but I saw the Empress slap noble consort Jew once. As for the rest, I really don't know.
Shen Shu uses a ruined hairpin to turn a slap into high treason, playing the heartbroken consort with chilling perfection.
Your Majesty, when the Empress pushed me, my hairpin was broken, and this was a gift from you. I must accept the punishment.
The emperor turns the empress's own rules against her, grounding her while her rival remains by his side.
Since Empress says, disturbing the palace warrants severe punishment, then you're grounded for 3 days to copy the sutras 100 times.
The emperor begins to dig into the past, his suspicion growing. He corners her, demanding to know the truth of her life before Western Xia.
Speak! Before you became a princess, where exactly were you?
Shen Tianming doesn't buy her lies. He calls her a liar, searching for the ghost of the woman he once betrayed.
If you were raised in the wild, and have only been a princess for 3 years, those dancing skills of yours weren't learned overnight.
Behind her smiles lies a heart hardened by betrayal. She is here to ensure he loses everything, vowing that the blood debt will be paid.
I will never forget how my master and my baby were ruined by you 3 years ago.
Shen Shu finds an ally in the Empress Dowager. Together, they ensure Shen Shu will never bear the child of the man she seeks to destroy.
I had King of Xixia marry you off to Xuan Tianming for a reason, and you know it. If you were to conceive, it would be a problem.
Shen Shu accepts the bull without hesitation. To her, Shen Tianming is not a husband but a target. She will play her part as the Western Xia princess, binding herself to the Empress Dowager's vengeance to ensure that the emperor's lineage ends with his own mistakes. In the royal study, the emperor watches her like a hawk. It is a game of cat and mouse where he baits her with secret documents to test her loyalty.
Majesty, you let me see it on purpose.
The empress accuses her of treason, but Shen Shu turns the charge back, making the empress look like the one sabotaging peace.
No, the empress hasn't visited since that day. My lord, did she have Duke of Qin slander me just because I talked back to her? She is the empress. How could she ignore the bond between our nations?
A game of chess becomes a battle of wits that could lead to confession or execution.
Your technique. It reminds me of an old friend. Speak! Who are you exactly? Why are you so similar to Shen Shu?
The chess game is no longer a pastime but a deadly interrogation. As the pieces move, Xuan Tianming searches for the ghost of the woman he once destroyed in every gesture Shen Shu makes. He calls out the name of his lost love, but Shen Shu remains a mask of ice. She hides her vengeance behind the title of a foreign princess, leaving him to chase shadows. While the emperor is haunted by the past, the empress is busy crafting a new trap. A banquet invitation arrives, a classic setup to corner the new favorite. Shen Shu knows the venom is coming and quietly prepares her counterstrike. At the banquet, the empress drops her mask, unaware the fragrance she despises is the scent of her own downfall.
Is it with this seductive fragrance that you bewitch His Majesty?
Feng Qingcheng tries to assert her dominance, but she doesn't realize that her status alone can no longer protect her from the storm brewing in the palace. Shen Shu mocks the empress's pride. With the Duke of Qin's arrival, the empress begins to lose control.
Cousin, why are you here? What is the purpose of your visit?
The dowager arrives. Shen Shu plays the victim.
Empress, you and Duke of Qin framed me.
The empress's desperate pleas fall on deaf ears. In this court of vipers, the one who plays the victim best is the one who holds the power. The dowager dismantles a rival, leaving the empress's future hanging by a thread.
Touch her, and I'll have you deposed.
The palace hierarchy is being rewritten in blood and humiliation. Feng Qingcheng is forced to her knees, a public disgrace that marks the beginning of the end for her reign.
Heal! Stay down until Jiug recovers.
Shen Shu watches from the shadows, her revenge tasting sweeter as the woman who once ruined her life is brought low before the entire court. The final blow comes, as Xuan Tianming seals the palace, cutting off her last hope.
Without my command today, no one leaves Fengwu Palace.
Protecting whom?